Yeah.
Okay, hi.
There's no one there yet.
Yeah, hi. Well, hi everyone. We're in the Gold Coast. So, just wanted to show you some pounce pads, how they work. I have the stencils, which are available in 2 different sizes. So you've got the large and you've also got the small. So you've got $24 ones as well as the $12 ones. This is the smaller one. The large is, show you, this size. So you've got quite a large size. They come in all different patterns and everything. Now, you've got pounce pads. Make sure that you've got the actual well of it full with powder, which is chalk powder. So you make sure the chalk powder goes in there. You make sure you pounce it and you've got lots of chalk on the top of that. If you haven't, you can just give it a smack around with your hand. There's a lot on there. So I'm just going to, if you want to, you can always tape it down on your fabric and just swipe. Being the blue and pink have to be washed off or wiped off. And there you got your pattern. So my first thing to do is just pick it up and give it a little bit of a shake just to get the excess off. And pop the pounce pad to the side and your pattern's still there. So then I'd take that to the machine and place it under here. I'm just getting the excess off. And you find a point to start at. And I'm going to start at a join. So make sure my foot's down, needle down. And I will start, I'm just going to slow that down and follow the line. Now you will get better with this sort of thing as you go. You can see that the actual chalk does get pounced off with this kind of foot. If you have a ruler foot, you can use a ruler foot to do this. But you can still do it with this kind of foot, obviously, because I'm doing it with it. But you will notice that the chalk will bounce off a little. Alright, but once the chalk is gone, no one knows that you're not on that specific line, like you're not being zapped. So you just follow it around. Now it's all happening in the background, you can hear it all. That's Pauline's quilt as well. And follow it around. I'm using a lovely thread by Wonderful from Mirage range. It's a nice variegated thread. And I'm using this so you can see what I'm doing. So I'm using the stop-start button. I'm not using a push on my machine, so I can just use my thumb to stop the machine at any time I need to. And then you come down one, and then I come up to the next one. And go up to there. And these designs are nice and simple. They're ideal for people who are wanting to teach themselves how to free motion quilt, because you don't have to think about the lines, you don't have to think about where you've got to go next. It's all there for you. And once those lines are gone, your design is there in your stitching, and everyone will think that you're just brilliant. So is there any questions there, Becky? Anything at all?
No.
No one's asking anything? Okay.
I don't know if they can hear.
Oh, they can hear, yeah. Okay. Just going up here. I think I've just about run out of wadding up this end, so it might be a little bit different in the stitch, but I'll be happy either way. So the main thing to think when you're doing these sort of designs is to make sure that you're consistent. So if you make one mistake in one area, just make it in all the areas in the same spot, and then it will look like it's meant to be there. we've done 2. And I want to stop and reposition my fabric, so I'm going to turn it. I'm going to do those centre ones first. What a cute little machine this is, a Burnett. Loaned to me with thanks from Hands. So you do one side, and you can tell I'm not going really, really fast. I'm just ticking along nicely. So I was playing on the Unique earlier today, the 21, number 21, the long arm. That was quite fun. On the last leaf. So once this is done, I'll show you how you remove the chalk. And like I said, this is using the blue chalk. It can be harder to get off lighter colours, but they normally wash off really well with the normal wash. Oops, I've just run out of bobbin, so let's just call it there. And then I just use the gloves I've got on because they've got that sort of latexy sort of feel to them. And there goes all the chalk. Isn't that lovely? Nice and easy.
Is this the...
Yeah, so yeah, that's exactly right. So each of them have a different pattern. These are just the ones that I've been using.
Right.
And the chalk I've used is the blue. And
Do you want me to stop it?
they're up there. Yeah, you can stop it. Thanks guys for joining me.